What's up, people? Clank is here. Today I'm showcasing a Trickstar deck to you. One of my favorite decks. Trickstar windwitches are a real thing, so gonna showcase it to you starting now. So here we go. Starting off, we have 3 Trickstar Candinas, which is your searcher for the deck. Then you have your main monster, Lycoris, who special summons, and then you do like all your burn stuff with her, because she's like awesome. Then you have Lilybell, who she's like God, Pot of Avarice, Jar of Avarice, because she attacks directly for 800 and returns a Trickstar card from your graveyard to your hand. Next, we're going off with the Windwitch engine. First, we'll start off with 3 Ice Bells, which searches out your 3 Glass Bells, which then searches out your 2 Snow Bells. I originally ran this 3-2-1, but people would always mess me up when I got to the Snow Bells, so I decided I wasn't going to run it that way anymore. Next, you go on to your other monsters. 2 Ghost Ogres, because I don't run Ash Blossom. And 2 Honest, because all your Trickstars are lights, and when they come up across a big monster, it's really hard for them to get over it, because their attack power is so low, when they don't have a way to increase their attack power. Now on to the spells. First off, you start off with your main spell, Trickstar Light Stage. You run 2 Terraformings, because you gotta search them, a Raigeki, and a Double Summon. Because, well, I'm gonna put a second one in here, probably, because Double Summon really speeds up this deck a lot. Now we're on to our traps. Now, the number 1 trap of the deck is Trickstar Reincarnation. This card can win you games, because with you have Lycoris out and you use this, your opponent banishes their entire hand and draws up to the number that they had before. And that's a pretty good card for this. If your opponent has a small hand, present card, makes them discard their entire hand and draw up to 5. It's pretty good. And just to be annoying is Disturbing Strategy, which shuffles your opponent's hand away and makes them draw the same number. I haven't done this in a while, so this is going to be weird. Next, for our counters, you run like a Solemn Strike, a Solemn Warning to get rid of problematic stuff, and a Ring of Destruction, because I just want to do as much effect damage in this deck as possible. So that's it for the main deck. That's I want to say that's 40 cards exact, but I'm not 100% certain anymore. Now we're off to the side deck, the extra deck. You start out with your Link. We're gonna start out with Links. So you got 3 Holly Angels, because she's your main. This deck will get a revamp when the rest of the Trickstar stuff comes out. 2 Black Cat Bat, because it's a better version of this card, Proxy Dragon. I run that too, but all situational. Next, for synchros, start off with Black Rose for situational cards. Clearwing Fast Dragon, because this card is actually pretty decent. It can make an extra deck monsters attack 0 and just run them over. Also run a Clearwing for when people like to have strong monsters do effects and stuff like that. Ancient Fairy is for that if I already have the Snowbell in my hand. I can go into her, because people won't I don't know, people don't ever stop Ancient Fairy and Winter Idol. But this is your main synchro Winterbell. She's your beautiful little baby. And that's the end of the 7s. That's the end of the level 7s synchros. And we're going on to the 8s. First 8 is going to be a Stardust Dragon, because Stardust Dragon is a decent 8, and I wasn't certain about putting Scarlight in here, because Scarlight's good, but I'm just going to stick with Stardust and what I know right now. Next, we have Crystal Wing. 2 Crystal Wings, because you have the 2 Winter Bells and stuff to go off from that. And then for just another situational card is Trishula, who I don't go into very often, but there's always those situations where it comes up a lot of times. Because Trishula is probably one of the better cards I got in this deck, but it's still Trishula. So that's it for this deck profile of my Trickstar Windwitches, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.